Hi students. Now in this video we are take the very important concept of the chapter, that is control and coordination, and that concept is reflex action. And in this video we not only study about the reflex action, we also learn about the another concept, that is reflex arc. So in this video we learn the very two important concept of the chapter control and coordination, that is reflex action and reflex arc. So first learn about the reflex action. If you understand the mechanism of reflex action, you are clearly understand the reflex arc, how the mechanism taken place. Now without waste of time, let us start this concept here. See, reflex action. So first come to the meaning of reflex action. Reflex actions are suddenly involuntary reactions. Here see word suddenly, involuntary reactions. We know that involuntary meaning which is not under our control. Okay, under our control means we not think about the activities, right? That is what involuntary reactions of suddenly, they occur suddenly. Okay, so here see, reflex actions are suddenly involuntary reactions of body in response to the stimuli. Here see, any stimuli, maybe it is response to the pain, or maybe response to the heat, or maybe response to the any smell. Here example, I take response to the heat. For example, here I take here, it is lighter, and now I burn this lighter for a 10 second, and we know that when we burn the lighter, this metal part get heated, right? Now this lighter is now it is part is heated. Think that I am not know about that it is be heated, so suddenly I touch this part. Okay, suddenly I touch this part. So what happens? See, I suddenly pull back my hand. Okay, see, again heated. For example, this is the light. Okay, now this metal get heated. I touch this metal. So what happens? See, suddenly I pull back my hand. That is what nothing but what suddenly involuntary reactions of the stimuli. Stimuli is here, light is a stimuli. So here stimuli, it is heat, response to the heat, and suddenly I take a involuntary reaction. So pulling back, it is out of control, it is not under my control, right? So it is what called as a reflex action. Reflex action. So the lighter is heated, I touch the flame here. So what happens? See, I suddenly pull back my hand. So what happened here? The reflex action nothing but suddenly involuntary reactions. Suddenly means in a second, less than 1 second. It is not take 1 second. It is less than 1 second. I take my hand back. That is nothing but what? When we pull back our hand to a particular stimuli, a response to a particular stimuli, and in stimuli is what? Heat is the stimuli here, right? Heat is the stimuli. When our finger is touched to the hot material, okay, then what happened? The hot is the response, and we pull back our hand without any thinking. We not think on that. We later think. First we pull back our hand, then later we think why I pull hand my back. That is because of the heat. So that is what we think later, but without thinking we pull back the hand. That is nothing but what? Involuntary reactions. Okay, pulling the hand. Okay, the pulling the hand back because of the involuntary reaction of the body is nothing but what? Reflex action, students. Okay, so hope you understand what is reflex action. Reflex actions are suddenly. Two words is there. One is suddenly and one is involuntary reactions, right? So we have reflex action are suddenly involuntary reactions for what? For of the body for response to the stimuli, and that stimuli may be response to the heat and maybe response to the light, something. For example, take another example, blinking of eyes is there. Okay, if anyone can clap closer to your eye, so what happened? Automatic the eye is blinking. That is what? Automatic involuntary response to the claps. So claps is what? Stimuli, and the blinking of eyes what? Response, involuntary response. So that is what, nothing but what? Reflex actions. So any action sometime happen in the kitchen room when the girls are cooking first time, they suddenly touch any heat material, heat vessel, because they are not know about that heating material, they suddenly touch that one. So what happened? Suddenly they pull back their hand. So that is nothing but what? That is nothing but what? Reflex action. Okay, we touch a material, then what happened? The material having heat response, that is stimuli, and our hand is automatic involuntary response, that is not under our control, and that accident taken place suddenly without any time, without think about it, right? That is what reflex action. So in the reflex action, we not think about anything, okay? Without thinking, first we make reaction, then later we think. So in the reflex action, one point remember, in the reflex action, first we make the reaction, later we think, right? So that is what involuntary reactions. That is the meaning of involuntary reactions. We first show the reaction, later we think about it, why we show the reaction. That is nothing but what, student? Involuntary reactions. Okay, I touch the hot material, so I first show reaction, I first pull back my hand, later I think, oh, it is heated, right? So this is nothing but what? Reflex action. Thinking is later, okay, but first is what? First is reaction, secondary is thinking. That is what reflex action. So now take example of reflex action. So in the reflex action, we have two types of reflexes. One is inborn reflexes, that is inherited by the parents, right? That is called as inborn reflexes. For example, see here, coughing. We know about coughing. Coughing is there, okay? Something can be struck in our throat, means we cough. That is nothing but that is inborn activity. We not learn about how to cough. That is what it is an inborn activity. That is what inborn activity, and is get by the inheritance from the parents. Okay, coughing is there, sneezing is there. If something can be dust particles enter into our nose, then we sneeze, and that sneezing is not be by learn. It is by inborn. It is by inborn. It is by inherited. So that is why sneezing. Blinking of eyes, okay, if anyone can claps or something, high intense light can be focused on your eye, so automatic your eye blink. That is nothing but what? Inborn activities. We not learn how to cough, how to sneeze, how to blink. We not learn in schools, right? This is not learned by any institution. They are automatically with born. It can be came, but some reflexes are there. For example, here, talking, writing, reading, dancing, etc. Dancing is response to the song, and reading, okay, identification of word sentence and then read, then response to the writing, identification of symbols, and then talking, communication between the two friends, communication with the teachers, communication with parents. These all are the learned reflexes. We learn the talking, we learn the writing, we learn the dancing, we learn the reading. That is learned reflexes. So there are two types of reflexes. One is inborn, that is what? Inherited. Inherited reflex. Inherited, that is get from the parents. That is inborn reflexes. That is what? Coughing, sneezing, blinking, and these all are involuntary reactions. Okay, sneezing is not under our control. Try to control sneezing, but it is out of control. We not control the sneezing. Okay, if we control it, is danger for health. Okay, so please not control the sneezing. Okay, if you sneeze, means take the kerchief or any mask. Okay, so blinking also be very difficult to. Okay, we play the game sometimes. Two friends, they can see the eye to eye 1 minute. Who can see eye to eye 1 minute without blinking? That is also one type of game is there. But how much possible for 1 minute can you hold without blinking? But automatic what? Eyes blink. So that is what involuntary reactions. We not control it for more time. Okay, maybe control for a minute, for a 30 seconds, but more time we cannot be control the blinking. Okay, during the teaching also see the automatic the eye is blinking. It is not under our control. It can be itself can be blinking. So this is nothing but inborn reflexes. That is not be learned. Okay, that is not learned in any institution. They are get from the inborn. Then learned reflexes are there. That is reading, writing, talking, dancing, etc. Learn reflexes. Okay, this learn in the reading school, in the learning schools, and dancing in the dancing schools. That is what all about reflex. Reflex is about what? Response to the any stimuli in the environment. In environment, something change happened. Okay, maybe something change happened, and response to that is very important. Okay, see next point. It protects the body from the damage. That is very important. Right? See. If the reflex action is not properly work in the living organisms, what happened? The living organism get damaged, right? Get damaged. For example, see, if I not respond to this heat, what happened? My skin get burned, right? That is what danger for me. Okay, so if we have to protect my hand, means the reflex action is very important. If the reflex action not work here, what happen? I touch, then that heat burn my finger, that I get damaged. So here, because of the reflex action, I suddenly pull back my hand and my hand is now safe. Okay, for example, I can take a pin and if any pin can touch to my hand, suddenly my hand is pulled back. If that not happen means the pin may be enter into the skin and maybe bleeding start. Okay, that is what very important. So the importance of reflex action is this reflex action actually protect the living organism from the damage, right? And does not involve consciousness thought. Means what? It is involuntary reaction space. And also we write that it is increase this chance of survival. Okay, increase chance of survival, that is a reflex action. If the living organisms having proper reflex action, then they are get a survival, increased chance of survival. Okay, next come it is a reflex action is a monitor and controlled through the spinal cord. That is very important. This point you have to be underlined. The reflex action is controlled and monitored by, okay, this controlled and monitored by spinal cord, not by the brain, right? Not by the brain. How it is, we learn in reflex action, reflex are detailed, but here one point remember that the reflex action, right? The reflex action, the involuntary action without thinking, that is what done by the spinal cord, not by the brain, not by the brain, because it may take more time for the brain to instruct a muscle to move. So if brain involved in this reaction, this action is, it is take time. Okay, it take more time. But in this process, reflex action, the brain having take no part. But there is only what the spinal cord is important in the reflex action. So reflex action is monitored and controlled by the spinal cord and not by the brain, because brain have take more time for instruct the muscles, but the spinal cord can quickly respond to the any stimuli. Okay, so here then think about, if brain is not take part in reflex action, so what is the work or function of brain here? What is the function of brain in this process? So if asked in examination, what is the function of a brain in reflex action? So brain is nothing but store the event. If for example the work of brain is here, the brain is not make the reflex action. This is done by the spinal cord. That is clear. Okay, reflex action is controlled and monitored by the spinal cord. But what is the role of a brain here? Means the brain only store the event. Okay, what event occur here? The event occur here what? This metal is heated. That is what stored in the mind. That information is stored in the mind. And next time when I touch, I carefully touch this one, because of in the brain it is fixed that it is burned, it is sometime it is heated. So we can touch it next time carefully. So what happened? The role of brain in reflex are is store the event and can be help for the next time. Okay, it help for the next time. So in the brain, the information store that this lighter get heated when it is burned. That information first I not know about that, so I suddenly touch one. But later what happened? The brain get store the information that when this lighter get burned, this part is get heated. So please do not touch it. So that is what is instructed by the brain. That is stored, and next time we can touch it carefully. That is what the role of brain here. So role of brain in the reflex arc is store the information, store the event takes place. Okay, store the event takes place or store the information about the stimuli, right? About stimuli, and the next time it can be help for the body, for the organisms to be aware of it, right? Next step. Here again see the reflex action involve mainly spinal cord. Okay, we also learn here reflex action mechanism only involve the spinal cord, and that spinal cord get the information, get the stimuli through the nerves. Nerve cell we also learned last videos. So spinal cord is nothing but made up of, that is handle this reflex action. This reflex action mechanism handled by the spinal cord, and this spinal cord get the stimuli. These stimuli, these responses from the receptor, and that is nothing but not from the neuron. Okay, because of neuron from the all over the body meet at the spinal cord, right? So spinal cord want to respond this. The response to reflex action means first the spinal cord require the stimuli, and this stimuli are rich to the spinal cord. This stimuli is rich to the spinal cord through the nerve cells. Okay, and these nerve cells all body nerve cells. Okay, in the every part of the body nerve cells are present, and these nerve cells from all over the body they are meet at the spinal cord in the form of bundles, of their way to the brain. Okay, to the brain means nerve cells are in the form of bundle, meet at the spinal cord, and then spinal cord, nerve cells plus brain. This is nothing but what? CNS, central nervous system. We call it as central nervous system. We learn in human brain about this, but you remember that the reflex action is controlled and monitored by the spinal cord, and the spinal cord get the stimuli responses from the nerve cells, and these nerve cells are cover all over the body, and they are meet at the spinal cord, and the spinal cord meet at the spinal cord, and they form a bundle, and they are way to the, and again the spinal cord and the nerve, they meet together, and they are way to the final destination is what? Brain, and the brain and the spinal cord and the nerves, they all together form the system that is what? Central nervous system. Okay, we are learning the human brain. Okay, so now last point, it reduce the overloading of brain. Okay, here reflex action is reduce the overloading of brain. Here these responses, sudden responses are not reached to the brain. It is before the brain, before the thinking, we pull back the hand, means it is not the over pressure on the brain, so it is reduce the loading on the brain because of thinking is not involved. We first react, then think, so that is why the brain pressure is the loading on the brain is less here. So this is student all about the reflex action. So one time read again, it is one time, and note down this in your notebook and read it 2 or 3 times. You can carefully understand all the concept what is reflex action, and practice some examples, and then about the functions and the construction of a reflex action here. Okay, please note down this one, and next come to the concept of the reflex arc. Okay students, now take the last point of this video, that is the second concept of this video here, reflex arc. So reflex action, hope we understand it this clearly. Now come to the reflex arc. So here what is reflex arc? So this diagram, you here observe the diagram. This diagram is nothing but called as a reflex arc. The name of this diagram is what? Reflex arc. So remember that in examination maybe they give the diagram and ask about name the diagram. So the diagram name is a reflex arc. So what is the reflex arc? So we know about the reflex action, and we know that how the informations, the stimuli get from the receptors and enter into the body through the nerves and then reach to the spinal cord, and that route, that is path what traveling of the response, traveling of the stimuli through the nerve cells and reach to the spinal cord and then reach to the muscles, and that path is nothing but what students? It is reflex arc. So here see, receptors are there, they take the information through the neuron and then reach to the spinal cord and turn back to the motor neuron, and this route is nothing but what? This route is nothing but what? A reflex arc, and this route is called as a pathway of the movement of the stimuli into the body. Right? See here, the path taken by the nerve impulses or stimuli. Okay, the path taken by the from here. The first, if here some response, for example, I take heat is there. Okay, heat is there. When the receptor get the heat response, okay, receptor, then what happened? The heat receptor travel like this. Okay, into the spine through the neuron, sensory neuron into the spinal cord, and then come back to the motor neuron. So this path is nothing but what? This path is nothing but what? Here, and this path is nothing but what? Reflex arc. So path taken by the nerve impulses to a reflex action. If this information reach to the spinal cord and then come to the motor neuron, then only what? We show reaction. Until that we cannot show the reaction. The reaction or condition is what? First the stimuli come in contact with the receptors, and that receptor convey the information through the sensory neuron to the spinal cord, and the spinal cord interpret it and then send it to the motor neuron. If that happen means, if that arc is completed means, then only reflex action taken place. Okay, so that is what the path taken by the stimuli in order to make the reflex action. Right? Very simple. The pathway conveyed by the pathway taken by the impulses impulses in order to make a reflex action, in order to make a involuntary response. That is nothing but a path, that is arc, right? What is reflex arc? Reflex arc is nothing but the path of the movement of the stimuli through the neuron and enter into the motor neuron, and for the what a reflex action. This is nothing but what a reflex arc. And this reflex arc mechanism can be understood by this diagram here. Okay, so carefully understand that this reflex action, right? We know that the reflection has answer in which the spinal cord is involved, not the brain. There is not involved in the spinal, that is reflex action. Why? Because of brain can take more time. Okay, and in the animals, the brain thinking is not very well, so that spinal cord is playing a very important role in the reflex action in the animals because of the not proper thinking of the brain there. Okay, so here see sequence first. Okay, one by one. First see here skin receptors are there, right? Skin receptors are receive the stimuli. Okay, here right here see sense organs. Okay, these skin receptors are called as a skin receptors. Skin receptors. This skin receptors are what a sense organs which receive the stimuli. Maybe stimuli response to the heat, maybe it is heat, maybe light, maybe pain, anything that can be received by the what receptors. So first part is a receptor. So what is the role of receptor in reflex arc? Means the role of receptor in the reflex arc is sense organ or receptors are receive the stimuli. Right? Maybe they directly ask what is receptors, or maybe ask sense organ. So both are same. Receptors is also called as sense organ, and the role of the sense organ in a reflex arc is to receive the stimuli. First receive the stimuli. After receiving the stimuli, next is this stimuli is now start its journey through the sensory neuron. The second one, the first one is this one, and the second one is a sensory neuron. So here sensory neuron. So here sensory neuron is the role of the sensory neuron here conveys the stimulus to the spinal cord. Okay, here the stimuli here present in this stage number 1, and this stimuli is reached to the stage number 2, that is spinal cord, when through the sensory neuron. That is sensory neuron is act as a bridge between the receptor and the spinal cord. So any stimuli that is received by the receptor is reached to the spinal cord with the help of sensory neuron. So what is the role of sensory neuron here? Sensory neuron convey the information from receptor to the spinal cord. This is what the role of a sensory neuron, very important. What is the role of sensory neuron in reflex arc? Means here the function is this sensory neuron convey the stimuli from the receptor to the spinal cord. Okay, what are the stimuli are reached into the spinal cord or enter into the spinal cord? Okay, gray matter, that is also called as gray matter. The spinal cord is also called as this part. Okay, this part is called as a gray matter. Okay, enter the gray matter. Okay, that is through the help of a neuron. So very important, write down this one. Sensory neuron, the second one, convey the stimulus which is get from the sensor organs is to the spinal cord. Now information, second sensory neuron completed the process by 3 spinal cord. Now the spinal cord, third one, spinal cord interpret the stimulus and give appropriate command to the motor neuron. Okay, that is the job of the spinal cord. When the stimulus, maybe for example heat, okay, when the heat is received by the spinal cord, that spinal cord's work is to interpret it, to study it, to decode it. Okay, to interprets the stimulus and give appropriate command to the motor neuron. That is the fourth one, right? So here third one, spinal cord get the information, and that spinal cord interpret the information, decode the information and give the command to the motor neuron for the proper response, right? Proper response. Here see spinal cord interprets the stimulus information which is get from the receptors, give an appropriate command to the motor neuron. So fourth one is motor neuron. So here see the bridge between receptor and spinal cord is here sensory neuron. Also for the bridge between spinal cord, this is spinal cord, okay, the spinal cord and the motor neuron is what? Relay. It is what? Relay neuron. Okay, this relay neuron is help to pass the information from here spinal cord to the motor neuron. For example, if the relay is absent, what happened? In example, the baby asked, what happened if the relay is absent here? So what happened? It is impossible for the spinal cord to interpret the information and to give the command. Okay, its simple answer is a spinal cord fails to give command to motor neuron for appropriate response. That is important. See, this neuron is only response, motor neuron is only response when the spinal cord send a message, and this message can be reached by this motor neuron only when the relay is present here. This relay is act as a bridge. If the relay is not work properly, okay, relay is not work, relay neuron. If this relay neuron is not work properly or work to fail, so what happened? If the relay neuron, that is what the gap between spinal cord and the motor neuron, okay, that is the gap between sensory neuron and the motor neuron, okay, that gap is part of the relay neuron. If it did not work properly, what happened? The spinal cord failed to give command to the motor neuron for the reaction. Okay, so here this is what is spinal cord interpret the stimulus and give appropriate command to the motor neuron. So now fourth one is a motor neuron. So next, motor neuron convey the motor command to effector. See, now it get command from the spinal cord. So motor neuron get command from the motor neuron get command from the spinal cord, and now that motor neuron convey the order of the spinal cord to the effectors, and that effectors are present in the muscles in the arm. Then what happened? The fifth one is a effectors. So what do effectors muscles, okay, that is effector or muscles in arm, that is how say execute the effect by the neuron muscular movements. Then what happened? They can order of the muscular movements. Okay, when the motor neuron send a command to the effector can show the muscular movements. Okay, then the hand can pull back. This muscular movement is by effectors. Okay, students, so this is what the reflex are. Again I repeated, first receptor is there. Receptor what receive the information, receive the stimuli, and then what is sensory neuron? Sensory neuron convey the information and then reach to the spinal cord, and spinal cord interpret the information and command to the motor neuron, and that command get from the spinal cord is passed to the effector, and effector can help in the muscular movements. So this is what the sequence of reflex arc. Okay, so please write down this one. So last point I write here. So I can erase this one. So please note down this one. Pause the video. Okay, pause the video and note down these 2 points. I can remove them. Okay, now I can take this. So I reckon one point here, sequence. Okay, the sequence of flow of the reflex arc. See, first thing is what? First receptors. Okay, first receptor. Then what? Sensory neuron. Okay, then what? After sensory neuron we get the spinal cord. Okay, spinal cord. Okay, spinal cord. Then spinal cord to what? Motor neuron, and the between bridge is what? Relay. Okay, what? Relay neuron. Okay, relay neuron. Then motor neuron to what? Effector. Okay, that command to movement, muscle movements. That is muscles in arm. Okay, this is the sequence. First number 1, it is number 2, it is number 3, it is number 4, and number 5, and that is gap between the spinal cord here. See, that is connection between this one is what? Relay. Okay, spinal cord to the spinal cord command is reached to the motor through the relay neuron. So this is what student about reflex arc. So hope you understand this discussion about reflex arc, and I showed you all the very important functions of all these parts. Very important examination. The drawing is not asked in examination, but they give the picture and they ask about the labeling, and after labeling they ask about the what is the role of particular part. If they ask about the sensory neuron, that is convey the information, okay, receive the information, okay, convert the okay, interpret the information, then command to the motor neuron, and motor command to the effector. Effector is help in the muscular movements. So that is functions of one by one. So I can explain all the functions, okay, 1 2 3. So please it's this. So see, for some time this is what, okay, this is, if they ask like that, meaning is this up part is nothing but after sensory neuron, okay, sensory neuron, this up part, sensory neuron, okay, this lower part is what, muscular, okay, sorry, motor neuron, that is we remember, okay. The upper part is what, sensory neuron, this lower part is what, motor neuron. So that is very labeling you have to be remember, or sometimes like this, okay, this upper part is what, sensory neuron, lower part is what, motor neuron. So please identify the labeling and write and explain and memorize the information about the functions of the one by one parts here. What is effector, what is receptor, what is sensory neuron, what is spinal cord, what is relay, what is motor neuron, and what is effector. We study here one time, you are repeat it one, okay. So hope this discussion is very important and you understand it one. So again in the next video we take very important concept, that is about human brain, about diagram and different functions of human brain, different parts. So for this video it is enough. In this video we take about two concepts, reflex arc and reflex action. So here in next video we take another important concept, okay. So thank you for watching this video.